Hello, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, we're just going to get right into it, and we're going to talk about wealth and prosperity is different for everybody. Your idea of wealth and prosperity is different from mine or the next person that we're teaching, and we have to realize that. We could look at other people, and they are content with what they have. And we, on the other hand, want to build something to leave to our children or grandchildren. And so we may need to accumulate more than our counterparts. Thinking about this has brought up a lot of issues. The moms that live on the street, the dads of their children are not involved in their lives. How would $3,000 a month income after taxes do for them? Depending on where they live in the States, anyway, and many places around the world, $3,000 a month seems like an incredible amount of money. That's wealth to them. They can get off the streets and deal with their children and give them a good life instead of going shelter to shelter and living on welfare and food stamps. That's an amazing, incredible jump while they're going on their way to making more. And they can use their story to help them get there. Your guys' story of what you went through, the breakups, the living on the streets, living in your cars, eating from soup lines, and all of that is powerful. It helps the next person have hope that their situations can change also. The person that's going through a divorce, how would $3,000 a month affect them? The ones that have to pay for court costs for a custody battle and all that. That extra $3,000 a month is an incredible increment of money, especially after taxes, that can help them and propel them and give them a savings account where they can fix their car or get tires when they break down. Many of the little things that we don't think about but we need on a daily or monthly basis. What would it mean to the businesswoman or man who wants to increase their wealth to $20,000 a month? Well, that's incredible. Some of us don't think that's wealth, but there's people out there, and I personally know some of them that make way more than that. They have built their businesses off their story. Basic, complete. Some of my friends that I know have become millionaires in the last 6 months to a year just by using this and teaching other people how to do it. So everybody's idea of wealth is incredibly different. To a person in another country, now I'm in the USA, but in another country, maybe they are living in a village. And with the internet almost everywhere on the face of the earth, they could build a business and increase their income to include that houseboat that they've always wanted and that boat to go fishing with and supply their business with a better way and means of income. So we got to think outside the box when we're dealing with people. And how do they work? What country are they in? Care about their stories. There's so many people hurting out there money-wise, and they would love to get off of welfare or disability. They would love to excel. And with few tweaks in their thinking system, their mindsets, they can do this by just telling their story, by just showing people what they've done to get out of their mess and into a better situation for themselves. I truly believe that there would be far less prostitution on the face of the earth if women in general could earn a better living, far more or less abuse. Because I can remember in my abusive marriages how thinking, if only I could support myself and get away from this situation, things would be better. And they are tons better. I have forgiven all my abusers. That's not what this tape is about, but it is what goes through the mind of somebody being abused and they have no help. They have to stay in that situation because society over here, anyway, hires people based on their education and on their experience in that job line they're trying to go for. Plus, about the taxes, you don't come out enough usually to pay rent or buy food or nice clothes for your children, let alone yourself. So we all need to think about that growing up. Even men. Men are in situations where they can't get out of either. But how many do you think are on the face of the earth that would love to get out of that shelter, would love to get out of that situation that they're in and not have to take their kids down to the welfare office every month to put in a claim for food stamps or medical assistance or any of that? I would say there is tons of them. And I just encourage you to think about that as you're building your business or online care, is to share those things. Because with law of attraction, it is totally possible to attract people that you can help and attract the finances that you want. There's a friend of mine that does a 30-day accountability teachings right there on Facebook in a Facebook group. And she charges $1,400 a month. She's got over 83 people in it. And it's just keeping people accountable each day to do one thing per day towards their goals. Now, how easy is that? Well, it's not easy. It does take work, but not as much work as getting up for a 9 to 5. It's difficult to get people to want to do the work to change their mindsets because we're programmed from such an early age. So with that also, down below in my description, I have down there a link to my subliminals to start helping you train your brain for success. No matter where you are in the world, you can do something to help somebody else and get paid for it. So I just want to open the box and let you see some alternatives that you have if you're struggling. Just start thinking of the possibilities. Because if you're listening here to this, wherever you are in the world, you have hope. You have an internet connection which connects you with millions of people around the earth. So don't lose hope and keep in there and keep doing your manifestations, your affirmations, your scripting, and all of that. And just know that it is possible. Just reach out. Start reaching out and talking to the universe. Dear universe, I am open to all the miracles you want to send my way today. Dear universe, I'm open to receiving unexpected money in any way, shape, or form you want to send today. Make those your mantras and go around repeating them to yourself. And the universe hears them. God hears them as prayers. God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit love you so much. And just look at where we are in the universe, a tiny little ball floating in the air amongst, millions and billions of stars we can't even count. So with that, know that the universe is not broke, and we don't need to be broke either. So God bless you all, and I hope I left you with some encouragement, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.